Well, from my point of view, I'd say Dad was very tolerant. I mean, you know, with both my mom and my dad. I mean, with a house full of teenagers.
We're a very close family. Mm-hmm. 4 of the 5 of us live very close to where he now lives, still lives in our family home.
As we like to say, George is a big deal. All you have to do is ask him. In all seriousness, though, George has had such an impact on not only the labor community, particularly the building trades community, but he really has become a very, very big part of my life. And I am so blessed and fortunate that he's allowed that to happen.
He was a man with tremendous vision for the city, tremendous vision for the growth of the city, and all of the various things that the initiatives and the development that they took on. And I think, my, don't I live in a wonderful city?
What is it like to follow a great mayor? And my answer's been the same for over 20 years. It's much better to follow a great mayor than a mayor that isn't so good. He makes people smile, he made people want to do things. He made people feel good about themselves, and he made people feel good about the city.
And I'm sure other people have talked about his devotion to Nancy, particularly during her illness, and how difficult that was for everybody.
It was a remarkable duo, and we spent years and years together arguing. George always being out in front with his point of view, Nancy quietly in the background until she gave the ultimate wisdom that carried the day. He's a charmer, and we love him dearly.
It's a humbling feeling to think that that building that's been there so long and will be there so long, and I think one of the most beautiful squares or parks anywhere in the United States or elsewhere, it's really humbling to think that will be named after our dad.
Yeah.
He loves books. He loves the ability to learn and to gain knowledge, and there isn't a building in town that's more appropriate to have George Latimer's name on.
One of the most important things that we can teach our children is that quiet time of sitting down and reading.
Certainly a tribute of naming a library is fitting for a great mayor who I was happy to follow.
I can't think of anything more wonderful and exciting than to have something named after George Latimer, who, as I said, cares so deeply about new ideas and discovering wisdom of the past. I think it is a perfect selection.
Rice Park is named after somebody. I mean, I can't understand any objection to naming the Central Library the George Latimer Library. I think it's a great idea.